Welcome back to Digi Bros, everybody.
Welcome back.
When did you get this sword, by the way?
I just found it.
Right? Like, I've never seen this one. What's it called?
It's the Executioner's Greatsword. I think I had it last time. It's pretty cool looking.
It
looks like a Guilty Gear sword, like Soul Bad Guy sword.
Soul Bad Guy.
That's why I decided to use it.
Is it like better than the Bastard Sword?
Supposedly it absorbs FP from enemies.
Huh.
Yeah. So that could be cool.
I guess.
Could be pretty cool.
Who uses this?
I don't know.
Who is the Executioner?
It was just around, so.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking about Guilty Gear.
What do you know?
And, heavy metal and shit.
Heavy metal and shit.
So we were talking between episodes about what we could possibly talk about on the show. And I thought it would be fun to talk about finances. Because I think I've told you about this. Did you hear about the revelation I had the other day about my money? About what I am now?
No.
I must not have told you. I've told a bunch of other people. I am officially, well, okay, I won't say officially, but for the month of March,
okay,
the amount I made, if I made it consistently, would put me in the middle class.
Really?
Yes, wow. I am middle class.
You're doing it, and you're still gonna live up here and somehow save not enough money.
I'm gonna save money, all right.
I fucking hope so.
I need to for my taxes. My taxes are gonna get fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm also considering buying a car. Do you not think I save money?
I don't know. You don't seem like he's.
I had $6,000 at the start of this
You made it seem like you had enough for taxes and not much more. Taxes
was $1,100.
Yeah.
I had $6,000 saved just for taxes.
That's pretty decent.
Anyways, so I tend to measure my success in pretty funny benchmarks, because like in March, funnily I had calculated, because I was doing my taxes, I had like seen what I made last year.
Yeah. And
I declared myself officially above minimum wage.
Yeah.
Because in the year of 2014, which was the first year I had to pay taxes on, I had made about 12 grand, and that's like right on the line of minimum, like what is like what you would make with minimum wage in the U.S. And then I made about 17 grand last year, so I was like, cool, I've beaten minimum wage.
Like absorbed me in.
Yeah, you have to get away from that.
I tried.
Far away from that.
It sucked me in.
I'm telling you, man, these fucking fat bitches are the worst enemies, man. They are the most fucked up, hard-hitting, hardcore.
God damn.
They have like no limit to how many times they can fucking attack you. They have no endurance bar. They break your guard.
They're fucked up, man.
Like the only thing that saves you with these ladies is that they tend to do their magic attacks instead of doing their swing attacks, where their swing attacks are the ones that are really the terrifying ones. But anyways.
Wow.
So yeah, I like in March I was talking about how I was officially higher than minimum wage, and I was all excited about it.
Yeah.
So then, in the month of March, I made like the most money I've ever made in 1 month. I made like $3,500, right?
Yeah.
Because not only did I make a lot on Patreon, but I also made like way more than usual on YouTube ad revenue, because I had a bunch of really successful videos in a row. So if I were to make that amount every month, all month, I would make like $44,000 in a year. And I Googled American middle class, and it said $44,000 in a year. And I went,
wow.
Oh yeah, American middle class. This motherfucker.
You're gonna have to get yourself a blue collar, dude.
Yes. Well, I think blue collar would be lower than middle class. I think white collar.
And blue collar workers make a fresh penny sometimes.
I guess. But anyways, yeah, middle class living. It was interesting. I found this out right after I had read this article that I think Ghost Lightning had posted on Facebook, where it was like they had interviewed 4 guys from 4 different class brackets, like about how they feel about their finances, and it was like one guy who was making minimum wage, one guy who was making about 45 grand, one guy who was making 250 grand, and one guy who was making $1 million every year. And all of them, like, they had very different concerns about their finances. The two guys who made a ton of money said that they didn't think they were being overly taxed, whereas the two guys who were making less money said that they were definitely being overly taxed.
Of course.
You know, and they all had different concerns, but they all ranked their happiness about the same. And each one of them, when asked about how much money they think they need to be, like, they want to be making, just had the next guy up's number. Like the minimum wage guy said that he felt like he needed to be making about 45 grand. The 45 grand guy said he needed to be making about 250. And the 250 guy said he was hoping to make $1 million. Whereas the $1 million guy said he was hoping to make like $2 million. You know? So basically, everyone's aiming for one rung above where they are, right? Well, like, it's just you get there and your perspective is now that it's the next thing, you know? But each one from their lower point, like, I just thought it was really funny that, like, all of their family circumstance, like how many kids they had and everything, was like pretty similar. But I thought it was funny that, like, the guy who was making minimum wage thought he only needed to make 45 grand, whereas the 45 grand guy's concerns made him think he needed to make 250. You know, like, that you just have different concerns at different levels, and like you're never gonna be like, oh man, now I have enough and everything is possible. You know, there's always like a next level. Actually, I don't remember if Million Guy thought he needed more. I think he might have.
No, he definitely did. Because I just watched some in like a Vice documentary thing or something where it was like they're talking to a billionaire guy and he's just like, well, as soon as you get your first billion, now you want 5 billion, you know, because you're always gonna find new things you want and you're always gonna need more and you're never gonna have enough. As soon as you get your goal, you get to the next goal.
Yeah, but the Million Guy in this particular one was like pretty like strict and stuff. He didn't seem like the kind of guy who was like that. You know? He was just like, I need this much, and this is I'm putting it all into this, and this is exactly.
I'm sure
what
that's
it's
how
all
he
there
is.
for, you
but,
know, and like,
you never know.
But anyways, yeah, it was pretty fascinating, and like for me, obviously, I want to make more than the amount I'm making because For me, it's not a matter of like wanting more than I have. It's a matter of wanting to get all the things I want very securely without ever taking out any loans or ever getting into any debt. Because like, I'm only slowly realizing the older I get that everyone's in debt except for me. Everyone. You're about to get into debt.
Yeah.
You're going into grad school. You and Dad are planning to take out loans. Because up until now, our dad has just paid for our college, right? Yeah. Like, he's never taken out loans for college. Because, you know, I went to a community college.
Fucking damn it, you can't fucking dodge that attack. It's stupid. The hitbox is ridiculous.
Shade's currently in community college. You've been going to university.
Yeah.
But grad school's fucking
why does that hit me?
Right?
Yes.
Just fucking don't fight this guy up here.
I want to fucking fight him, man. I fought him before.
He's way easier to fight from the floor.
Yeah, but this is a cooler way to fight him because you're like man to man, face to face.
It's obviously not meant to be fought here.
I fucking did it before, man. The hitboxes are just dumb. Fucking ridiculous. I want to get all the items at least. Whatever.
Anyways, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So you're about to end up in debt because you guys are gonna take out loans to send you to grad school.
Yeah.
God knows if grad school will actually help you get a job in the long run, and if you'll ever pay off that debt. You might have it for the rest of your life.
Probably.
Depending on how much it is. You know, most of the people I know are paying off student loans of some kind, or just ignoring debt.
Yes.
And letting it stack up. So, I've never wanted to have any debt, but I never quite understood that, like, everyone has it. That it's
not
like,
everyone, but pretty much.
Almost everybody takes out loans. And, like, I mean, some of them pay it off, you know, relatively quick, but most people will take out loans at times. I can't, like, the idea of taking out a loan that I couldn't pay off.
But what would you ever take out a loan for?
If I wanted to get a car, if I wanted to get a house,
you don't have to do that.
Well, that's the thing, Victor. I only have not done that because I want to already have the money.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to take out a loan. You know?
Yeah. So don't then get the money. I mean, you're doing it the right way.
Right.
But yeah.
The idea of taking out a loan if I don't like need to.
Yeah.
Is something that is very, you know, not appealing to me. I mean, not to say that it wouldn't immediately make my life easier if I did some of those things, like, you know, because that's why people take out loans, right? They're like, well, it would make my life easier to have this thing now, so I'm going to take out this loan, and then, you know, it'll make the paying off of the loan easier because I have the thing, right? Like, if you don't have a car, getting a job will be really hard. So if you take out a loan so that you can get the car, and then you get a job, you'll have a much easier time paying for the car than you would have had getting the money to buy the car beforehand.
Yeah.
Right? But, so there's certain things that I'm sure if I took out a loan, it would make my life easier to have those things. But I would rather just play slow. I'd rather just take my time and take forever.
And you also don't need any of those things. So, you don't need your own fucking car.
I don't need my own car, but it would be a good thing to have, especially because Dad is planning to consolidate me and Mom into having one car we share.
Yeah.
You know, where while I don't need a car to go to work, I use my car every day. You know, like, I mean, I drive what is considered the family car anyways. So it's not really like my car, even though it is in my name. But like, you know, if we consolidate our cars and I don't have a car, I'd very much like to have a car, you know, because just the other day, like, Mom got a crack in her windshield and she couldn't drive her car, so she was driving mine. So I go drive somewhere and I don't have a car, you know.
Yes.
So like, it would be nice to have, but like, I don't want to buy a car by taking out a loan. I want to just have so much money I can just buy one. Yeah. You know?
Sort of like what Mike did, where he just had all that money. Yeah, but still.
Because Mike bought a fucking, like,
he ended up buying too much
$35,000 car.
Stupidly expensive car, but he was doing it right.
Right. He saved up $15,000 and put it down on the car all at once.
But I mean, Hope just moved into a house, which is, it's a 1-bedroom house. It's just a small house. It's fucking rad. It's awesome, and I love it. And I'm jealous, of course. But it's like, you know, she just saved up a shitload of money and moved into a house. And she didn't have to take out loans or anything. Her car's already paid off, and she's making it all work. So it's like, it's possible. And you probably make as much as her, if not more now.
Right. I'm surprised you're not just, like, hanging out at her
Well, she's
house.
not moved in all the way yet.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, I'll probably end up hanging out her house on. I have a key. I have my own key to her house.
I see.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not gonna, like, randomly be there all the time, because I feel like it would be weird to just be, like, hanging out at her house.
Well, you know exactly what it's like to come home to people
exactly.
being in your room.
I made that joke, and I'm like, you're gonna come home and it's me and Brandon Tolentino sitting on your fucking couch. I'm like, I will never, ever do that.
Street Fighter?
Yes, it's me and everyone. I'm like, I'm not gonna show anyone where this place is, because I want no one to be able to like, show up at our house, you know? I would fucking hate to bring that on her.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you go up that ladder, that is the hardest fucking room in the game for me. It's just one fat lady who's very aggressive.
Aggressive fat women. Yeah. Connor's biggest problem in the universe.
Yes.
I fucking hate these thieves, man. They are the worst enemy in the game.
Just fucking two-hand your weapon and you kill them in one hit.
Yeah, but then they get me, man. They get me.
Two-hand your weapon and you'll kill them in one hit.
I'm only gonna let them bounce off first. It's just like, in that last time when I was fighting that knight, I just couldn't see him. Like, I didn't see that the guy was coming at me. Yeah. And then he fucking kills me.
You just gotta be more careful and make sure that they're all
the blob.
Go through shit. That was very observant of you. I didn't even realize there was a blob guy there. I mean, I probably just ran and grabbed that item and ran out really quick.
Cool. Seek guidance. Fuck no. Think I'm some kind of fucking plebe? Alright.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Oh
yeah, finance and financial security. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. I feel like I'm getting close. That's why I'm bringing this up. I
mean, yeah, if you're middle class and you're fucking, if you wanted to live alone, it would be pretty easy. Like, middle class is supposed to be able to provide for a family,
right?
And you sure as fuck won't be doing that. So,
no. Well, I mean, I'm trying to clean up my spending a little bit, because like the thing is, look, like, I eat way beyond my class, right?
Yeah.
Like, even a middle class person, even if you could like think about it, you know, our parents were middle class when they were raising us. We never went out to fucking restaurants more than once in the same week. That's not a thing you do, right? I mean, that's mostly because it's expensive to pay for a whole fucking family to do that. Yeah. But like, there was a period.
Oh fuck yes, this is insane. I forgot all about this room.
Yeah, it's a weirdly unique enemy. There's only one in the game, and it just fucking ambushes you.
I really want to know the story behind this guy. Fucking creepy, man. Rad as fuck. Very Bloodborne.
Yeah, he is pretty Bloodborne-y. Mostly because of his animated fur.
Fucking Born Ultimatum. The Born Identity, dog.
Stop, I can't. I can't deal with that shit. Get it. Yeah.
Oh!
Fuck your couch.
Bitch!
Fuck your couch.
Fucking wrecked, man. He is not even difficult.
Nope.
What a fucking poser. What does he give me? Aldrich Sapphire.
Anyway. What were we talking about?
I don't know, dog. Getting money?
Get money. Yeah. I decided to slow down my food spending because in the last, like, couple of weeks, I dropped, like, $200 on food.
Holy fuck, man.
And I realized it had to stop. Like, because you know, I'll be like, I'll go out to get food and I'll be like, man, I don't want to go to all the same place because I eat out. Like, the problem is I eat out so much that every place gets boring, you know, because it's like I've been to every place so many times. So I kept going like, oh, I don't want to just go back there. Let's go to this other place I don't go to that much, you know. But other place you don't go to that much is always a restaurant, and it always ends up being $15 to $20 to eat there, you know, because you gotta fucking tip, you gotta pay for the drink. You gotta fucking, you know, the taxes are fucking ridiculous. It's always like $6 more than whatever the food is, you know. So I ate out a bunch, and I would go out with other people and stuff, and then we had the whole Sakura Matsuri thing, and it was just like a moment where I looked into my bank account, and it had dropped.
Don't you hate when suddenly it's way worse than you thought, and you're like, it's all those micro things adding up.
Yeah, it was just I ate out like way too many times in a row, and then I looked at it and I was like, okay, this is excessive. You know,
I gotta slow down on drinks.
I don't mind. Like, it's not a problem to eat out every day if I eat out and it's $5 every day. Yeah. It's a problem if I'm eating out every day and it's fucking $20 a day. Yeah,
because you end up eating out twice, and then it's not $5, it's $10.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it became a problem, and so that's why I've been going out with you to just fast food the last few days, where I haven't been like going to fucking restaurants or anything. And again, I mean, what I've done to circumvent this sometimes is that, like, as much as I complain about the fact that being awake at night means I can't eat out anywhere, I will sometimes do that as a tactic.
No!
Like, I will deliberately get onto a nighttime sleeping schedule to keep myself from being able to go to any restaurants, you know? Because at night, the only places I can go are fast food and fucking Wawa. So it's like, yeah, let's keep ourselves out of... And I've also been, like, throwing in the treats a lot. You know, like, historically, I've never been someone who gets dessert, and I've never been someone who gets, alcohol if I go out, because those things both cost, like, an entire fucking second meal worth of cost. Yeah. But then lately, I've been like, that other thing looks good. Let's throw that in. Or like, I kind of want to try this margarita they got here, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm middle class, man. I can afford.
Middle class as fuck.
I got extra money laying around.
Got kids.
Know? And then, you know, or I might sign up for some extra services or something. You know, I decided to start buying. Pay $10 a month so I could get a terabyte of Google Cloud storage, you know, Google Drive cloud storage, because my hard drive was kind of shit in the bed, and I was like, I don't want to buy another fucking hard drive. Hard drives are the way of the past. Cloud storage and fucking solid state drives are the way of the future. Yeah. But buying 3 terabytes worth of solid state drive is not cheap. So, yeah, that's
at least all your tax deductible shit, right?
Yeah, but for fuck's sake, I'm not going to drop fucking $600 on a fucking hard drive. It's ridiculous. So, yeah.
That fucking lever I just saw.
I've been splurging a little too hard. Getting, you know, go to Wawa, and I don't just get the meal, I also get the candy or the bag of chips, you know. And, of course, all this is making me fat, too.
Of course.
Like, eating out this much not only is costing me more money, but it's making me fat. So, like... It's just like, yeah, this all needs to stop.
Kids for days, dog.
Need to spend this summer, you know, cutting down my eating out cost a little bit, and trying to be less fat, and
Yeah.
maybe start working out.
Hey man, if you want to get into a fucking routine, I'm down because I can never get a fucking structure going.
Hey, sure. What time is good for you?
Every time, all the time.
Really, even at night. 2 in the morning.
No. Whenever the gym is open, preferably. Let's go at 10 a.m. every day. 11 a.m.
You
We'll wake
gotta
up at 10 and then you go
You
at
gotta
11.
wake me up.
All right.
If you wake
10
me up,
a.m.
I'll
is
go.
my ideal wake up time where it's like not too early, not too late. Gives you a full day.
Yeah, I like 10 a.m. as a wake up time.
10 a.m. is the
if
shit.
you have things to do
Yes.
that day.
Which go to the gym is the
No,
primary.
we can't make it 10 a.m. because then what'll happen is I won't get enough videos done, and then at some point I'll stay up all night getting a video done,
And then you won't want to go
and
to
then
the
I
gym.
won't go to the gym at 10. So it really has to be like 3 p.m. would be like
that
ideal
sucks. Because it's... I guess you'd still be waking up and going, but I'd have to eat by then.
for me. Yeah. See,
I don't want to eat
this
before I
is
go
why
to the
we've
gym.
never
This defeats
done
the
a
point.
joined schedule on the gym.
I mean, we have before when you and Shade were
But
going with
we
me.
were super inconsistent, and the
Yeah.
problem was I'd always wake up at the wrong time and not want to go.
Because bitch ass not following me.
you'd be like, let's go to the gym, and I'd be like, I passed out 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I cannot go to the gym. You know? So
Stop being so fucking inconvenient, man.
I can't help it, dude. Waking up at 10 a.m. does not work for me because I can't get work done during the daytime.
Yeah.
It works for like a few days, but not consistently.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know the solution to the problem at hand.
That's why I don't work out.
I gotta
That's the
fight this
main
fucking dude in
reason.
like poop water now? What the fuck is this?
It's not hard.
It would have been cooler to fight him up there, man.
All he does is try to stomp on
I'm
you.
running around in poop.
Yeah?
This is a shit castle, man. This
Yeah,
is a
dude.
castle full of shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude.
I thought this
mean-
place was cool, and now I realize it's just a shit castle.
It is. I mean, the guys who run this place are indeed the lords of shit mountain.
They are fucking turd lords.
I guess
Oh,
we
man.
talked enough about finance. Next time on Digi Bros.
Hey.
Something else.
Yeah.